we're out here searching for our lights. When we moved in here, we found one original light, almost by accident.
Yeah, they've all been buried in they're outdoor lights, and they've all been buried in the ground.
Over time, so we found this one first.
So, actually the dogs found one.
Yeah, they found one in their yard.
Found one in the front yard.
Yep, that was
and
the
then
first
we
one.
found this one in the backyard.
Yep.
And so now we decided to get the metal detector out, and
set it to find that one.
Yeah, we actually set it so we can find these lights. And so we found one more right here.
Yep, well, right over here. Yeah, found one there.
We found one over here.
Yeah. Here, let me get this out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the other one we found.
So we're searching for more.
Yeah, now we're on the hunt for more of them.
We thought there'd be more along here.
Yep.
But
so far,
I don't know.
Not so much.
Because they should be in line with that one, I would think.
I would think they would be. Everything else done here is very meticulous. So this is the exciting part. You just sit there.
Yeah, we know there's a power box out here for the lights, but maybe it's just for those three.
Maybe.
It's kind of strange that they do all that
wiring
expense and everything else, and only put 3 lights over in the corner of the house.
Yep.
Or maybe they figured that nobody else could see anything.
Yep.
But why would they put that light there? Because it doesn't shine on anything.
It doesn't do anything.
It just shines straight up in the sky.
Yep. That's kind of like the ones out in the other yard.
Yeah. So that doesn't make any sense.
So far, I don't think there's anything in this area.
These are Chinese bamboo, by the way.
Yeah, Chinese bamboo.
Highly poisonous.
Highly poisonous to people and pets, so they'll be going.
They're going to go. So in the meantime, what we've been doing is a little landscaping. So we're
all disheveled and filthy from today's hard work.
We're not the cleanest people here. But we actually cleared out all the stuff in that hedge there.
Yeah, I'll have to walk over there.
The one they found out here
I'm coming.
Was, see if we can find it. Right here.
Yeah, right there.
That's the tone.
Yeah.
So I'm going to turn down the sensitivity a little bit here.
Okay.
Not there.
See, check all their holes that they've been digging out here. Because that's how we found the first one. Saki dug a hole in it.
Yeah, he dug it up. Do you mind?
Fun with sheeps! Ah, little guy's scared! Let's see.
There's a sprinkler.
Yeah.
There might only just be one in this front yard. We don't know.
Yeah. I wouldn't think it would be.
Oh, not there. That's too low.
Yeah.
There's probably a ton of nails up here for when they replace the siding here, but. No, just
nothing. I think we actually had a big magnet, and we went through trying to get a lot of the nails and stuff, so our lawnmower didn't run over. But here's our lilies that we planted today. Built a little rock wall.
We got a good old boy coming over to grind the stumps for us.
Yeah.
He came over, and we were going to rent a stump grinder.
Yep.
And then saw
a sign on the side of the road.
A billboard on the side of the road, yeah. And called him up. He's like, "Yeah, I'll be here at 2:30." Oh, he showed up right at 2:30.
Yeah.
And came in. We had like 19 stumps to grind out. We were thinking it was going to be like $2,000.
Yeah.
He's like, $280. I'm like,
dude,
how can you do it?
You're hired. So nothing through here.
No.
We did find a few down below, remember?
Yeah. Yeah, there's some down there.
Yeah.
We'll recheck those because those might be good. We can actually use
those. Yeah.
Those are replaceable.
Yeah.
But all the ones around the house here, these ones here, like they've got them inset in here.
Yeah, you can see them.
But these ones don't work. They all have to be replaced.
Yeah,
they're kind of bad. But
I'll take your metal detector.
That's what we're doing today. It's almost the end of the day here. I think it's about 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
So we're gonna
call it a day,
and then we got to go find landscaping rock. We got to rent a skid steer, and then I guess get to work.
Get to work a little bit more.
We've been slacking a little too much lately, so it's time for us to get off our butts and get to work.
Yeah, get some more stuff accomplished. What new toy did you get today?
Well, we were going to get a skid steer, but unfortunately we couldn't get one anywhere near us because we were going to just come through and
just level all this unevenness out. So we have to do it.
We were looking for something else that we could just do it manually, and we came across this little mantis.
Yeah, this little mantis.
And it actually...
It's been doing pretty darn good.
It works pretty good. It gets clogged up a couple times.
Yeah. But, we lost a cotter pin, but luckily we had our metal detector so we could find it right away.
Yeah, found it right away. And it actually has a little Honda engine on it.
Yeah.
So it starts up.
Yeah. Pretty darn good. It gets kind of clogged when we get some of those long vine weeds. But other than that, it mows through everything pretty good. It's way easier than hand digging out that swamp grass. Cause that was murder. We couldn't do it for like the rest of us. But so he tills it off and I come back with my rake and clean it out a bit more.
It's raining today. Actually, we've had a week of no rain, and now we're going to get a week of rain probably. So we've got our...
Shameful.
As you can see the problem here. We put our mulch in and we actually found some plants. So they passed the dog inspection.
Yes.
But apparently the
mulch is just too...
The mulch is too much and the landscaping fabric is too much for them to
ignore.
So I guess we're going to have to contend with this here. Something we didn't really think about.
Out. Get out. Ooh, you're just being naughty.
I didn't think he'd dig through the cloth.
No.
So we filled in all the holes in the yard, but...
They were trying to help us. Actually, they had one hole digged over here that we put a plant in.
This took 15 bags of mulch to fill this in, and we still need more.
Yeah.
So apparently we need a lot more because it's too easy to dig in.
Little beasts.
Okay, well, we're still working on it. We got some more plants. We found some shade plants. This is all shade. So we've got all the shade plants we could possibly come up with.
That weren't poisonous to dogs.
That weren't poisonous to dogs. Total shade plants are really difficult to find. Nobody sells anything like that.
No.
Usually you have to order them all on the internet. So this morning what we did is we went to Lowe's. We went to 2 different Lowe's. And we picked up...
Because you checked online. You're like, I'm going to be smart about this.
Yeah, we picked up a truckload of mulch. So...
And it smells amazing.
But it's cedar. But it's probably not going to last very long. It's probably going to fill in maybe 2 of those things. We got 30 bags. And I'm thinking we probably need 100.
Yep.
So we might have to have them deliver 100 bags. So we're going to go today here while it's raining, and we're going to continue planting. We find that planting in the rain does a lot better than...
We had our first house, we had everything lived when we planted in the pouring rain.
And we didn't even know what we were doing. It was the first time we ever planted anything.
We just dug a hole and shoved it in.
We planted a bunch of shrubs like that.
Yeah.
And they all lived.
Yeah.
Spectacularly. I think there's still a lot.
There's still a lot. When we drive by there and go back and check out it, it's all good. Hey,
there's a dog
Zero,
again.
enough. Yeah, catch him in the act. Stop that. Hey.
Get him, Saki.
Tell him no.
Get him out of there. Oh my God. No wonder they smell like manure. I see what they're doing now.
Yeah.
They came in, they smelled like manure this morning. And because we put down, well, what looked like manure, I guess, after we put it down.
Yeah, it smelled really bad.
Well, apparently that's their favorite place to play now.
Well, we got our chicken wire. Maybe we'll put a little ledge up there to keep them out of there for a while.
Yeah, I think we should. Okay.
New project for today.
We'll continue on.
All right, everyone, this is our stump grinding, which has made super short work of absolutely everything today. It's run by a remote control, but it has been awesome. You just watch how fast it just takes all that down. It's just been absolutely wonderful. All right, let's see how fast it goes. Just mows it down, way better than the other one we had when the guy cut down our trees. Just look at it mow it down. Tracks. It's just totally impressive. The backyard ones we got done. I mean, I don't think he's been here 20 minutes. It's just one of the coolest things ever. He's even getting all the little roots for us. He's just doing an epic job. Oh yeah, look at that. That is sweet. Mike wants one now, though. Would have made short work with all the stuff we've been hauling out of the ground with the axe, but
we just came back from the DMV, the local DMV. We had to get our license and our boater's license.
Vessel license, yeah.
And our motorcycle license.
And our motorcycle
right?
license, yeah.
Just in case. We figured since we were going down there, we'd do it all at one time. Fortunately, I passed my eye exam this time.
Yes, you
so
did.
my vision is back to like 20/30,
pretty darn good.
Somewhat. 20/40. It's a little bit wavy, and
I think depending on how much work you do or how stressed you are kind of affects it at this point.
Yeah, with all the yard work we've been doing the past 2 weeks, my eyes have been really, really blurry. I mean, okay. I get in at night and I can hardly see anything.
No, the best one was the other night. I made, I think, martinis. And he was over there after he used the tiller all day. He's up there shaking all over. I'm like, keep
I
him
couldn't hold
glass.
my martini. I look like a real alcoholic.
It's like, get him in him, get it in him.
I'm like, what's going on here? And I'm like, well, at least I'm glad I had the tiller though.
Yes. Oh, that saved a lot of work, especially down here.
So we got our license today. I passed, of course.
Of course.
And how'd you do?
They stuck me on the stupid vessel thing. They're asking me all these questions. I'm like, I'm not going into international waters, dude.
She read the book last night because I
Just
said,
once.
hey, we should go get our license tomorrow. So she's like, oh, I better read the book. So she read through it once.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is we've been studying the motorcycle stuff for a while.
For
you
months.
took the safety class.
Yeah, I take that.
And we've been going online taking the practice tests.
And it did really good.
Not one question on that test that I took today was on any
No.
of those practice tests.
None of it.
It was all, most of it was totally different from what we learned.
Yeah.
But
especially like the boater one was just totally insane. I'm like, I'm never gonna go there.
so, but we got it. We passed it. So now we can, if we want to get
legally
a cycle
boat.
or something. So the other thing we did is we finished our landscaping for the most part.
Yeah.
We've done. Let's see. We keep adding more. Like we took this area. This used to be all overgrown grass. We had to repair all these pavers here.
Yep.
These were all
raised. It was all
torn out, and
we re-raised that.
We have a little repair left to do on the
seawall here.
On the seawall here.
But the paint is holding up good.
We redid this whole thing. This took me a complete day.
I was at motorcycle class having fun.
To tear the roots out of here took me a whole day.
You had to sharpen the axe.
I had everything out here. And we took out, that's what we took out of there.
That, and don't forget the next pile.
In this, we've been pulling things out of the lake.
Yep. Thanks for that, y'all.
Tires, I don't know what we're going to do with the tire. I'm sure we'll have to pay to have it.
Taken away. Dirt.
Bags.
Bags of dirt.
More dirt. These piles were a lot higher before the big rain last night.
Yes.
And then your favorite tree
I hate
here.
that tree is going. I don't care if it wants to bloom.
We had these rocks, this big pile of rocks that used to be up almost to the top of the wall.
And then someone had an awesome idea of like rocking around the house.
Well, no, what happened was we went down to buy rock at the landscaping place, and it was so expensive that we decided to make our own. And that's how much water we had last night.
That was a lot of water.
Yeah, it was, I guess. So we decided to make our own. And so we took the sledgehammer out and just started breaking up the rock.
Dad, he's out there sledgehammer picking up the little pieces.
And it worked. I mean, we did it. It actually worked pretty well.
I think it looks really well.
Yeah. So we did.
We've been fixing a few pavers up here.
We planted this. We use cedar mulch instead. We're working on some lighting now.
Yep. And we repurposed a bunch of these bricks from elsewhere in the yard.
Yeah, so we did some rock here. We did all along there.
Yep.
That's going to grow. We planted these lilies here. Those are transplanted from over there. So we're nursing them back to health with a little neem oil.
There's some bugs on them. We found, the rain did take out our grass.
Yeah, we planted some grass here, but
apparently the rain was great.
That didn't do too well last night. We've got...
Oh, you got Saki up in his window there.
All these are doing pretty well. That tea plant looks a little sick.
Sad.
These are the rocks we broke apart here and over on the other side too.
Hey, buddy.
Saki. We did some ginger flowers up there.
Yep.
And some other things.
The tea plants up there look really good.
Yeah. Then we took the dock here.
We added
dirt. We had to fill in all this. We added dirt and other materials, which we'll not speak of.
You Thompson water sealed the post after you cleaned them.
Yeah, we got a new ladder for the dock over there. The whole deck is actually got it painted the right color now.
Yes.
We've got all the steps painted. We put lighting under the stairs.
Which we'll have to do it in like a nice night photo for this.
So that we can see at night. We painted the top of the deck, which seems to be repelling the water pretty well.
Yep.
And then we put these colored lights.
Which look really cool.
They're all Wi-Fi controlled, so we can sit in the house and change them. That's kind of the landscaping and the dog.
Don't mind the big pit over there. That's coming today to repair.
Well, we've got, is that when it's going to arrive?
Yeah, it's supposed to arrive today.
Okay, we've got love bugs here apparently.
I was so angry yesterday.
We just found that out yesterday. We thought it was only a Florida thing, but love bugs are here too.
Yeah.
So we're not I will say that the DMV was an absolute pleasure.
It was a pleasure. It was not Florida-like at all.
We walked in there. There was nobody in there. There's nobody in there. We walked right into the office. We got in within 5 minutes.
Oh yeah.
The guy was super helpful because Florida canceled my license actually.
Thanks, Florida.
We sold our RV, and supposedly I was supposed to send back the license plate to Florida.
Well, they were angry because you didn't have insurance anymore. Well, we didn't own the RV, so we don't need insurance for the RV.
So we told them we're like, well, we don't need that. Well, what they did is they just canceled my license. Didn't warn me, didn't do anything, just canceled it.
Yeah, just by the way.
So I get in there and the guy's like, well, your license has been canceled. I go, well.
He's like, have you done anything?
I go, did you miss a court date? Are you on a run from the law? I'm like, no. And he's like, well,
this is very strange.
He's like, you know what? Since you're in the Army, let me see if I can fix this for you. So he calls up his supervisor or something, and they're like, just give him the license. And so that saved me about 4 or 5 hours of dealing with the Florida DMV.
Yep.
Look at this.
Oh,
we got some
major washout.
We had a big rain last night. I put a French drain in here.
And that worked. Now we just have to find.
I put a French drain, and then we planted seed. And put some straw down. And
so maybe we'll have to get gutters.
That is what happened. But we did not get any water in the basement.
No basement water in that area.
So this will have to be kind of re-engineered a little bit.
Maybe put another brick up there at that corner.
Yeah, it seems to be coming. It seems to be flowing down here, and for some reason, maybe this wasn't solid enough in here.
Yep, because it looks real soft now. It looks a little more solid. Maybe going through there and tapping it, taking some of this material.
This is actually, there's a French drain under here that goes all the way around this building.
And apparently it did pop up and work.
And then this pops up, and the water comes out of it.
Which it did. You can see it even shot up the other way too.
Yep. So that actually kept that area dry. So now what we're going to have to do, we filled in some of these holes here. That was a big rain.
That was.
That was actually what we needed to kind of
test everything in the basement.
Yeah, we need to test everything because we didn't really know where we need to go back here yet. So
see, it didn't really flow over here, so this is better.
This used to be all junk and garbage, and we tore all this out. This took a day. Same thing, filled with roots. We had the tree guy come in, he ground all the stumps out. Then we had to take all the roots out, and we had to dig out all the sawdust.
All the garbage and stuff.
So we planted a couple bushes back here for now.
Yeah.
We don't want to do too much back here.
Because we're not going to sit back here. I think I'm going to put my rhubarb back there. I think that'd look good.
Rhubarb, I think we're going to put some cherry trees back here.
Yeah.
Maybe like four
cherry trees, maybe a lemon tree.
Maybe a lemon tree. But we still have a leakage problem back here. It's coming right in that corner.
It's that corner.
And along that wall there.
So, we'll have to investigate down there.
So there's not as much water as there was.
No, not even close.
But, I don't know what we're going to have to do with that yet. I think maybe a French drain. The problem is we have a drain from that downspout that's cutting across right there.
Yep.
So if we put a French drain in, we have to get it away from that area.
That lower brick down there, we'll have to just take a look at that.
Yeah.
Because maybe the water, if it came up and flows back into it, maybe.
Maybe. We don't know. But also we did our hedges. We actually fertilized the hedge.
They look much happier.
We tested the soil, and it was deficient of any nutrients whatsoever.
It was sad.
So we got some really good fertilizer, threw it on there.
Look at how the rain just came rushing down through there, too. That's why his roots are always exposed.
Yeah, that guy's not too happy. We tore out all that. We tore out all the swamp grass around here. We still got piles of stuff we have to take care of. Planted 3 new hedges there.
And one more up here.
And one more right there to fill in this. And then this should fill in pretty well.
Yep.
We fertilized our palm trees.
We got a lawn service in to see if they kill off our weeds.
Yep, and they did. They did pretty good.
Yep.
Because all this clover is starting to die here.
And I can see other grass in there, so that might work out.
But the total cost in this project so far, I want to say the fertilizer was expensive.
Yes.
I want to say we've spent $2,500.
Yeah, I would say that.
That's about right?
That's about right. And that's with the cedar mulch and everything.
We had about 75 bags of cedar mulch.
Yep.
And we had, 30 bags, 40 bags of topsoil.
Yep.
And then the plants.
The cow, the black cow or whatever it was.
We spent about $1,000 in plants.
Yep.
And then we repurposed a lot of the stones for the.
Yeah, we saved a lot of money. It was a lot of, we've moved around these bricks so much, they've had an adventure in the yard.
Yeah, if we would have paid somebody to do this, they would have cost us probably $25,000,
yep.
$30,000. So it was a week and a half well spent, I think.
Yep. And our palm trees are looking good. You trimmed those up and put the spikes in there.
We couldn't find palm tree fertilizer around here, so I had to order some on the internet. Apparently nobody has palm trees here.
Just us.
So,
this was a lot better. It didn't wash out any of this.
This is better.
Yep, this is a lot better.
The palm trees are a little weak though, because I think the stumps on them are just, I don't know.
Wobbly.
I've never seen a palm tree that wobbly before.
No. And we did clean up the boat ramp.
We did.
Oh, hey, our rain washed it up real nice.
So, yeah, this was way overgrown.
Oh, yeah. And the weeds and stuff were easy enough to get off because it was just like on moss. Yeah. So we just kind of...
We took out 2 or 3 trailer loads of junk from that. And then
you're welcome next door.
So we're gonna plant like some Japanese maples here. Those don't grow very big and they're really, really colorful. Pretty. So I think we're gonna put one here, maybe.
And maybe up on that hill.
And maybe up on the hill there too. And then some fruit trees in the back. Whether we'll do that this year or next year, I don't know. But we are gonna do something. And then we'll be done.
Then we'll be done outside for this year.
Just in time for the weather to really heat up here.
Yeah. The last couple days it was pretty warm.
Yeah, I think this weekend is going to be like 90. Also, we've been repairing the stone wall, so we got some mortar.
We're now stonemasonry.
We are. We've never done that kind of masonry work before.
No.
But
well, it was funny because we lifted off that one step slate, and they had tried to fix it with caulk.
Yeah, they put caulk
on top of sand.
One of the main ones. So we repaired all this. These were all broke off of there.
Yep. We're missing one, so we got to play like jigsaw puzzle one day out here. But this is really, really improved.
We got to scour through. Yeah, we did our. This is our tools here.
Yeah, we redid this one here.
We repaired this up here.
Yeah.
This was falling apart.
Oh, and you got to see the treasure that we found over here.
These were all.
Yeah, this was all
loose. All these big
loose.
things were all broke out of here.
That's nice.
This is the one they used all the caulk on. They just put caulk down there because it's sand. There's sand down below the things, and then they just put cement to kind of grout it together. And all they did is put caulk on it and held it in there. So of course it broke out.
I was over here cleaning stuff up, and look.
We found a downspout. We don't know where it goes, but it looks like it goes that direction.
Yeah.
I bet it goes over there. I bet it goes over there.
So we'll have to test that just to see what it does.
Yeah.
And why it was here.
So the next project is finish up the wall.
Yep, rock wall.
And then we'll do then we got to tear out the bathroom. We got to work on that then we got to get a dumpster in here. I think we're going to rent a tractor with a bucket and just scoop all that stuff into the dumpster.
Yeah. I don't think I have it in
And we'll finish up the front lawn there too, where it's got those tiles out. Yeah. We'll have to put black dirt in there, or sod, or something. Not an ideal time to grow grass right now, but we were hoping to eliminate any big rains, so we did it. And we just put the grass seed down, 2 days ago?
Yeah.
And it's rained, like poured every day since.
Every day since, yeah. So if you need rain in the south, just have us plant some grass seed.
Yeah, and but that's our goal for the next week, I think, is to get that bathroom tore out.
Yeah, get started on that.
Then we got to look for a boat, finally, or a motorcycle.
Or an RV.
Or an RV. We might go back to getting an RV too. We're thinking about going back to the Oshkosh Air Show this year, but we're trying to figure out a way to do it.
Smart wise.
Yeah. Not that I want to put an RV in my yard right now, but I guess we got room.
We have room.
Wish us luck.